It's a new day in the workroom, and pest control was called because Messy Mouse has been exterminated from the competition. It was quite the gag actually that we were told by production to go directly to our hotel rooms. Never in the history of this show has someone been disqualified. He is one of the most unprofessional queens I've ever worked with, even compared to my experiences with Misty and Florges. I'm just curious what he did, to be honest, but he was turning out to be pretty tough competition, so I'm glad he's gone and now I can focus on winning.
Reporting live from this confessional chair, it's Trisha Takanawa. Mickey Mouse is out. I had to act in the best interest of the competition. I'm confident other opportunities at Channel 5 News will come. I informed the production team about the findings on my recorder, which they have since taken off me. I also received a warning and have vowed not to repeat such actions. I anticipate the queens will have numerous questions when we return to the workroom, but I don't want them to know I had anything to do with this. The only person aware is Double D, whom I trust completely. I'm certain he'll keep silent. He's becoming a good friend, and everyone needs a Double D in their life.
The queens gather in the workroom. They congratulate both Double D and Darkrai for their win, and they congratulate Kimiko for surviving another lip sync. They thank them. Kimiko tells the queens she's had it easy, first having Gwen and now Eddie. She tells them she would love a challenge, and looks to Christy.
I'm not sure why she was looking at me. I have no intention of lip syncing for my life at all. I mean, I want to, because I love performing and am confident I could outperform her. She's an incredible lip syncer. I believe I'm better. Nevertheless, I almost had to lip sync last week and the week before, so I must improve in these challenges. They are quite tough, but I am tougher.
Christy declares she doesn't plan to be in the bottom at all, asserting that last week was the final time for her. Scooby tell her that queens who make such claims often end up leaving in the same episode. A nervous Christy asks, "Really?" To which Darkrai nods. Unka then advises Christy that if there's another dance challenge, she should be safe. If not, she might be in jeopardy. Unka turns to the other queens and suggests, "Can we address the elephant in the room?" Scooby chuckles and said he's a dog actually, which the queens all laugh.
Oh mama, I'm having a fantastic morning. We got Scooby-Doo cracking jokes, Kimiko dragging Eddie and Gwen's lip-syncing, and plus there's no Messy Mouse claiming he should have won the challenge. Life is good. However, being disqualified from Cartoon Drag Race, mama, it's giving unprofessional and it's giving untalented. I don't know what happened, but I'm sure he was acting a fool.
Unka mentioned to the queens that she was curious about what Mickey did to be removed from the show. Double D glanced at Trisha, who returned the look and shook her head. Double D simply nodded in understanding. Scooby, observing the exchange, inquired about their situation. Trisha explained that she woke up with neck pain and was attempting to alleviate it, while Double D shared that he was also experiencing neck pain. Scooby chuckled and said he's also not sure what happened with Mickey, but it must have been huge.
I'm experiencing a whirlwind of emotions at the moment. Firstly, Mickey Mouse being disqualified has been quite the event, and I must commend Trisha for actually going to production to maintain the fairness of this competition. I suspect she doesn't want anyone to know. When we locked eyes and our exchange of glances and her head shake, and of course, I'll keep her secret, as that's what friends do. Speaking of friends, I'm deeply saddened that both of my best friends are gone, leaving me as the sole head boy standing. I will continue to give my all, not just for myself, but for Ed and Eddie.
Oh, I know what happened with Mickey alright, and I'm glad he got disqualified for it. I mentioned it to Double D and Eddie last week, and I will bring it up to the queens right now. I think everyone has the right to know. Don't you worry, Gwen, I will let these queens know what that mouse did to you.
Red Guy tells the queens he knows exactly why Mickey was disqualified. Trisha and Double D exchange glances. Kimiko tells him to spill.
What does he mean he knows exactly what happened? Did Double D tell him? Surely not. I don't think he would. He doesn't seem the type to betray a friend. I will listen to what Red has to say to make my judgment.
Red Guy tells them that Mickey told Gwen if she didn't create the advert and got him the win, he would take back the $20,000 he gave her, and made sure she never got a booking ever again, then went to sleep on the sofas. The queens are in total shock.
Oh good, they're unaware, but my goodness, poor Gwen, I can't believe what she endured. It was obvious he didn't create the advert, but to threaten to take away the $20,000 and then to go sleep on the sofas is the epitome of utter unprofessionalism.
My sister Gwen, my heart breaks for you. Now I feel bad what I said after I sent you home. I hope when you watch this back, you can forgive me. We knew Mickey didn't create that advert because why the hell did he mention he was revealed to be Hannah Montana during Madonna's Ray of Light? It didn't make any sense until now. What a jerk.
Darkrai remarked, no wonder Mickey panicked when asked about the advert, it all makes sense now. The queens nodded in agreement. Kimiko turned to Double D and asked if he was okay. Double D assured her he would be fine, and that he will miss Eddie. Unka suggested he would fare better without Eddie around and admitted to the queens she had nearly forgotten he was just eliminated. Christy mentioned she had assumed Eddie would be saved due to the disqualification. Darkrai chuckled. RuPaul saw the state of his wedding dress and lip sync and decided there was no saving him. Their laughter filled the room, and Double D, with a giggle, confessed he shouldn't be laughing, but it was true.
I'm astonished by what I'm hearing. After all the years of knowing Mickey Mouse and how long he's waited to be on this show, his behavior is shocking. Money truly changed him. I remember when we were both local queens. As his popularity grew, he changed for the worse. Being on this show was probably the worst decision he's made. His reputation is tarnished. No queen will want to work with him now.
Unka glanced around and inquired what challenge the queens anticipated next. Darkrai expressed his wish for the ball challenge, and Double D agreed, sharing his passion for design and his aspiration to reach Edna Mode's level someday. Unka remarked that, based on the last episode, Double D had already surpassed her. Double D, taken aback, denied it, saying he wasn't at her level of designing. Unka disagreed, asserting that it was Edna who wasn't at his level. Double D thanked her but firmly disagreed. Red Guy noted that with only 8 of them remaining, the Snatch Game should be next. Christy questioned if he was psychic, to which Red replied that he wasn't, he simply knew the show well.
RuPaul, I beg you for the Snatch Game. I'm prepared for it since I never got to play on season 9. I even did a sold-out Snatch Game tour with Raquel, Fry, Mr. Turner, and some other alumni queens, and I won every city we went to, so I'm ready. Please don't be another choreo challenge.
Hello, hello, hello!
Here comes RuPaul, looking stunning as always, hoping for another comedy challenge, or even a design. I was pretty okay last week. To be honest, I've been doing pretty well every week. I've solved the mystery of who the Sasha Colby of drag is, and it's me, haha.
My queens, it's a wonderful day, isn't it? And it's good to see my legendary children following the rules set in place by production, unlike some.
Ouch, mama, gag that rat. Hi Messy, hope you're watching, kisses to you.
For your Maxi challenge this week, you will give me your best celebrity impersonation, because we are playing the Snatch Game. Get in character, have fun, and make me laugh. Now good luck and don't F it up.
Oh my god, yes, yes, yes. It's the Snatch Game. I got this challenge in the bag. The other queens are not ready for my Snatch Game, that is, wink wink.
Oh no, not this challenge. I knew it was coming. Snatch Game is here every season, and my sister Ling, who happened to be in the bottom last Snatch Game, gave me some pointers what not to do, and I think I've got them memorized. However, when I'm put on the spot, I fear I could freeze. But I do have the perfect character, and that is my queen, Ariana Grande. I've been told I look a lot like her. I might have to become an Ariana Grande impersonator if it goes well for me.
Trisha asks the queens are they ready for Snatch Game. Kimiko said no, not really, and she's a little worried. Trisha calmed her down and said there's nothing to be worried about. Kimiko said she's worried because she's torn between 2 characters to play and she's not sure which. Unka asks her what are her characters. Kimiko said she's chosen Ariana Grande and Katy Perry.
Mama, did she just say Ariana Grande? Because I also have Ariana Grande, and I don't have a backup. I'm gonna have to convince her to be Katy Perry.
Unka tells Kimiko she would be an amazing Katy Perry, and she looks just like her. Kimiko asked her is she serious. Unka said yes, absolutely, and what era Katy has she chosen? Kimiko told them she's chosen the Teenage Dream Katy. Unka said that's a good choice and she will probably win. Christy agreed with Anka and said to Kimiko if she could be Katy Perry because she is going to be Ariana Grande.
Oh my god, not Christy also choosing Ariana Grande. I hope she has a backup because, Mama, I'm not giving up Ariana Grande, no ma'am.
Anka looks over to Christy and asked her if she's doing Ariana Grande. Christy said yes she is and asks her why. Anka tells her she's also doing Ariana Grande.
Oh no, Anka is impersonating Ariana too. I don't have a backup, and I look just like her, whereas Anka doesn't, she claims to, just like at the advert challenge. But I'm not giving up Ariana, It's something I've been preparing for since I was accepted for this show. Specifically for the Snatch Game, I wanted to be as prepared as possible so I don't follow my sister's journey, bottoming the Snatch Game episode.
So that's 3 of us wanting to be Ariana Grande. That's never happened before. Luckily I have a backup and I don't know about the others. Is Trisha also going to be Ariana? She hasn't said yet, and I have decided I will be Katy Perry. I kinda know Katy's mannerisms and how she acts. I hope RuPaul can see the funny side of me too.
Trisha looks at the queens and said she's doing Ariana Grande as well. They stop and ask is she serious. Trisha said no, and starts laughing and said could you imagine. They all laugh. Anka said to Christy she doesn't have a backup. Christy said the same thing. There's a slight pause, and Kimiko said to them they will both have to be Ariana Grande. Trisha asked is that allowed. Kimiko said she doesn't know, but if they both want to be Ariana then that's the only way. Christy annoyed said she ain't budging, and Anka said the same. And said to them she needs to start preparing. Christy said she's already prepared, she has to just get the outfit ready. Anka walks off to her station.
Well, she ain't budging, and I ain't budging. I guess there's gonna be 2 Ariana Grandes at the Snatch Game and I know mine will be better than hers, yeah. You see I got it down already.
Breaking news, for the first time in Snatch Game history, there are 2 queens playing the same character. It's the battle of the Ariana Grandes and I have a feeling Christy will do better than Anka. She looks a lot like her, which helps with character. Me however, I am going to be Courtney Cox as Channel 4 reporter, Gail Weathers. I just need to start getting in character.
Scooby and Darkrai were discussing the challenge as well as Mickey's disqualification. Scooby mentioned to Darkrai that he has known Mickey for years, long before his rise to fame, and he was never like this. Darkrai said that fame changes some queens, to which Scooby agreed and then inquired how Darkrai was feeling about the upcoming challenge. Darkrai said that he felt quite confident, although impersonations were not his forte, but he's studied his character and he's willing to give it a try. When Scooby asked who he would portray in the Snatch Game, Darkrai revealed he would be Edgar Allan Poe.
Excuse me, but who the hell is Edgar? I'm a little worried for Darkrai. I feel like the judges won't get his character choice, but he seems pretty confident with his choice, and I am rooting for him to do well.
Scooby asks Darkrai is he worried the judges won't get it. Darkrai said a little bit, but Edgar has been dead for 175 years and he can make his own version of Edgar. Scooby said he's rooting for Darkrai. Darkrai thanks him and asks Scooby who he's playing. Scooby said he's also taking a risky character and playing Abby Lee Miller.
Abby Lee Miller. Okay, that's something I would never expect from Scooby, but I guess anything can happen at Cartoon Drag Race. And I love how supportive Scooby is of me and my drag. It's weird having this kind of support. I get a little support back home, but most of the time it's those Barbie-looking queens who look down at the alternative queens. Well, they are staying at home while I'm living my dream being on Drag Race and doing pretty well at it. Now I have to slay this challenge as Edgar Allan Poe.
Darkrai tells Scooby he never thought he would do someone like Abby Lee Miller. Scooby called him a dingbat and asked is his mother speaking for him. Darkrai puzzled. Scooby said sorry, he's just getting into character, and said to Darkrai has he learned nothing. Darkrai chuckled, said speaking of getting in character, he wants to do some work on being Edgar. Double D looks to Red Guy who is very happy, and asks him who he has chosen for Snatch Game. Red Guy asked Double D who does he think he's gonna do.
Oh my, I don't know who he's gonna do. Probably someone with a big behind, like Jennifer Lopez maybe. Oh dear, I'm not sure.
Double D said to him is he playing Jennifer Lopez? Red Guy laughs and said is it because of his ass? Double D giggled and said yes. Red Guy said to him well you're wrong, and he's going a complete 180, and has chosen Joan Rivers.
Oh, Joan Rivers. Well, I never would have expected Red to choose her. She's hilarious. And so shady. I think Red could pull her off very well. I will be intrigued to see how he does.
Double D said to Red he will play a great Joan Rivers. Red thanks him and asks Double D who he is playing. Double D said Steve Jobs. Red Guy is speechless.
I'm at a loss for words. Steve Jobs? Out of all the people, Steve Jobs was the choice? I'm concerned that Double D might be in trouble, and I'm conflicted about whether to help him prepare for a humorous portrayal of Steve Jobs or to let him compete with what he has. Although Double D is my friend, this is a competition, and this is the Olympics of drag. Seeing a front-runner falter could open doors for the rest of us. I haven't been at the top since episode 2, and now it's episode 6. It's my moment to shine as Joan Rivers, but I'm torn about what to do. I was just preaching loyalty last week. I think I might have to help him.
Double D asks for his opinion. Red Guy assures Double D of his honesty and expresses that he doesn't believe Steve Jobs is the right choice. Double D appreciates his honesty and admits he lacks a backup. Red reassures Double D not to worry, offering to help him prepare a humorous take on Steve Jobs, which strengthens their bond significantly. Red Guy will be Joan Rivers. Double D will be Steve Jobs. Scooby-Doo will be Abby Lee Miller. Darkrai will be Edgar Allan Poe. Trisha will be Courtney Cox as Gale Weathers. Kimiko will be Katy Perry. Christy will be Ariana Grande. Anka will also be Ariana Grande. Red Guy slayed the challenge.
Just as I expected, I dominated this challenge. I am a Snatch Game sensation. I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to show RuPaul my true capabilities and to prove that my return had purpose.
Trisha Takanawa, Scooby-Doo, Kimiko, Double D and Anka had a great performance.
Phew, I actually did pretty well as Katy Perry, all those nerves, and for what? I think I was in my head because I just came from being in the bottom 2 weeks in a row, and I could actually be back in the top for this challenge.
Oh mama, I did so good as the real Ariana Grande. I had more laughs than Christy, and that's what the challenge is all about. Making RuPaul laugh. I don't think I'm winning, because Red Guy had RuPaul in stitches and I am not even kidding, but I'll take second place mama.
Christy and Darkrai had a good performance.
I'm feeling at risk tonight. But I knew choosing someone such as Edgar Allan Poe would be risky, and I'm all about taking risks. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but I think I'd better start memorizing the words for this lip sync.
On the runway, category is Night of 1000 RuPauls. Darkrai, Christy and Red Guy slayed the runway.
My performance as Ariana Grande was good. I don't think it was the best. However, what was the best was my runway, Night of 1000 RuPauls. I left the real RuPaul absolutely speechless. There's no way I'm in the bottom tonight for this outfit alone.
Anka, Kimiko, Trisha Takanawa, Scooby-Doo and Double D had a great runway.
I want to thank Red Guy for helping me prepare a funny side of Steve Jobs. RuPaul seemed to like it. She was laughing a lot. I think I did a pretty good portrayal of my character, and this outfit they loved as well. I just want to be safe tonight, or in the top of course.
Well, we did it. We did the Snatch Game, and if I'm being honest, we all did really good. Some were better than others, but I think we had a strong Snatch Game, and everyone looked gorgeous on the runway. It'll be tough for the judges this week for sure.
Welcome to the main stage of Cartoon Drag Race Season 10. Let me introduce to you our judges panel. First, she is one of our resident judges. She is the Season 8 champion and icon. She is Musa. And our other resident judge, she is fashion icon and drag legend. She is Raja. And our extra special guest judge, she is actress and comedy icon, Tina Fey. Welcome darlings, this week we challenged our queens to play the iconic Snatch Game, and on the runway they channeled their inner RuPaul. Now good luck and don't F it up. Now before the judging commences, I have a little surprise for you. This week, no one is going home. You all did a fantastic job in the Snatch Game and on the runway.
Oh my god, thank goodness. I finally got away from being in the bottom 2. I know you want to see the Season 10 lip sync assassin in action, so I hope to be in the top this week, fingers crossed for me.
Thank you to the drag gods out there for this. I needed it, because I know I would have been in the bottom. I didn't do bad, but just not as good as the others. I'm not expecting a top placement here, but I'm happy to see another day in this competition. Unlike Messy Mouse, who is sat at home probably crying, sucks to be him right now.
Christy Montiero, Red Guy. Congratulations, you are the top 2 of the week.
What the hell, Christy, in the top? Did you see her performance? Oh mama, it smells like some favoritism going on here. It should have been myself and Red Guy. Trisha is a reporter, right? I need her to investigate this robbery. But congrats, I guess, to my fierce 4 sister.
Shut up, me in the top. My god, I wasn't expecting this at all. Thank you so much, RuPaul. I guess they loved my runway so much. RuPaul, you can have it if you like. We got the same body tea going on.
Well, this is a surprise. Me in the top. I'm totally joking. I knew I was going to be here. I didn't expect no one going home. and I surely didn't expect to see Christy with me. I'm a little nervous because from what I've heard she's a lip sync assassin, but I put the S in assassin, because I've stepped it up when it comes to lip syncing. I'm ready for her.
The time has come for you to lip sync for the win.
The lip sync song is S&M by Rihanna. Both Red Guy and Christy slayed the lip sync. Red Guy:
You're a winner, baby. This is Untucked.
The queens all congratulate Red Guy for winning and Christy for being the top two. They thank them. Christy said that top placement meant a lot to her because she didn't want to bottom on Snatch Game, just like how her sister Ling did last season. Red Guy says he misses Ling and he really misses his season 9 sisters. Double D tells him they would be very proud of him tonight, and Double D thanks Red Guy for helping him prepare for Snatch Game. He thanks Double D. Unka said speaking of Snatch Game and looks to Christy, then asks her was she as shocked as they were, that she was in the top. Christy asked her what does she mean by that. Unka said it was pretty obvious that Christy was going to be in the bottom, and says to her no shade though. Kimiko said to Anka I thought the four of them were friends. Anka said they are, and can't they voice their opinions about each other's performance because this is a competition at the end of the day. Christy said it's fine, of course they can voice their opinions about each other's performance. Christy said she was a little shocked to be in the top because she thought Scooby was going to be there instead. Scooby thanks her and said he did do a great job as Abby Lee Miller, didn't he? The queens agreed and Anka said it must have been Christy's runway that got her that top spot then. Christy nodded and asked production if they could go outside. Trisha and Kimiko follow her out. Anka asks the queens are they not annoyed that Christy was in the top over them? Darkrai said no, not as much as Anka clearly. Anka asked him why not. Darkrai tells her he thought he was going to be in the bottom, and he's glad it was an episode where no one went home. Double D said the same. Scooby tells her he's a little annoyed, but he's happy for Christy because being in the top for this challenge meant a lot to her. Anka said she understands that and said she's very happy for her as well, but adds that she signed up for Drag Race and not Project Runway. Darkrai said to Anka, don't worry too much because she's probably going home next. Anka said she wouldn't say that. Darkrai asks her who does she think. Before Anka could speak, production wheels a TV screen in for Red Guy, and on the screen are Raquel, Fry and Mr. Turner. Red Guy starts crying. Raquel tells him she's missing him so much and keeps slaying this season and that she loves him. Fry tells him to hurry up home. Raquel nudges Fry's arm. Fry says don't hurry home just yet, and he is missing him a lot. Mr. Turner tells Red he's so proud of him and offers to be his drag mother. Raquel chuckles and said to Mr. Turner you're always offering to be people's drag mother and asks where's Florge is. Mr. Turner said he doesn't know. Darkrai chimes in and said probably sleeping around. They all laugh. Scooby-Doo hugs Red Guy and Red thanks him, saying he really needed that because he was missing them all so much. Anka said she loves Raquel and hopes to meet her one day. Red said once the season is over he will get Anka to meet her. Darkrai chuckles and said she can meet her next week when she gets eliminated. Anka laughs and said absolutely not, and looks around and said to them, that she sees the top 5 here right now. Double D agreed, and said the others are also doing pretty good. Darkrai asks are they really? Scooby said anything can happen in Cartoon Drag Race and probably another double elimination. Anka said don't manifest that. They all laugh and bond a lot.
Hey, squirrel friend. When one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.